What's up, y'all? It's Whiskey Wednesday. We're having another with Espo. I'm Espo. Hey, what's going on? We're not trying a new whiskey today. We're doing something else. There was recently a Sazerac drop at the LCBO. So we got a whiskey haul, baby. It's New Whiskey Day. What's up? You've seen some of it already, but we're going to show you some more. In the meantime, I'm still going to get a drink because I like drinking whiskey and I don't want to do the full tasting on one. I think we're going to go with something that I need to give a second chance to. Didn't super love it the first time around. Smells fantastic. It's Single Barrel New Riff. This was the bottle I was super excited about bringing back up from Florida. And it kind of let me down the most out of the bunch. I love the other two, and this one is just okay. 112.9 proof. Delightful there. We're going to try it out in our handy new whiskey tasting glasses. They're wood. They're from Temu. Thanks, Temu. I mean, I bought these. Still. Thanks. They're cheap. Wash them a bunch. I don't know what they come in. You know, definitely wash them out a bunch of times. Get a little glass down. See if New Riff can make me sing a new tune. Real tasty. Real tasty. Now, the thing I like about these wooden tasting glasses, and I'm not going to plan on using them for the show all that often, but I am going to use them in general because they're very fun. The heat doesn't transfer. So your hand's not going to warm up your whiskey. It's delicious that way. I like it. I'm pretty excited about it. And you don't leave a bunch of pesky fingerprints all over the place. Real tasty. Smoky. Kind of meaty. Almost like a pork. Interesting. I like a kind of a rib smoke flavor. I like that. Still tasty. I'm glad I gave it a second chance. It was just kind of sitting over there. Anyway, got some new bottles. Like I said, there was a Sazerac drop at the LCBO. We only get, one of these a year, maybe, if we're good and pretend to be extra nice. So as soon as I got the email, I was in my car and I was on the road because, thankfully I could. Very tasty. First things first, I didn't get the email till about half an hour after the stores opened. So the bottle I was really hoping to get my hands on, because I've never actually seen one in person, the E.H. Taylor small batch, it was gone already. So by the time I got the email, the closest store to me that actually got a drop was out. So I was really hoping to have a nice yellow cylinder here with bottle to come out, go, ooh, pretty, can't find these. Put it back in. They didn't have that many. I didn't feel like driving all the way to, North Bay, because that was where they still had some left by the time I knew about it. Is what it is. Can't really help that. I did drive to Ancaster, though. That was fun. It was a fun drive. I enjoyed it. Got some gas on the way back. Picked up some pumpkins. Good times. It was a couple weeks ago. Is what it is. I had a great time with it. Lovely day. Oh, let's see. First out of the hall, though. Let's go with the bottle you've already seen. We'll go quickly with it. Caribou Crossing, Canadian whiskey. Again, came with this handy dandy bag. Love the bag. I'm going to use this for something. I don't know what. Might just keep the bottle in there. Great play on a Blanton's bottle with the Caribou on top. 80 proof. Nothing super crazy there. Very muted. Very subdued. A good non-whiskey drinker's whiskey, I'd say, is the best way to put it. It's not going to come up and kick you in the ass. Again, tasty. Nothing wrong with it. I just, for the $100 price tag, $99.45. Thank you for a weird price tag, LCBO. For that price tag, I was expecting a little bit more, something that the ice is going to show me more from rather than just kind of mellow out even further. Made a hell of a cocktail. Can't get upset about that. And again, I'm a sucker for a cool bottle. It's a cool bottle. I'm happy about it. I'm happy to have one in the collection. It's here. We're going to... Sorry, Mr. Bird. You're gone. We'll pop that there for now. Pretty happy with that purchase. Again, unless you're in love with the bottle, I wouldn't recommend grabbing it. It's fine. It's fine. For $100, there's any number of 2 bottles you could get in that price range that's gonna fulfill your needs better. Sometimes 3. Is what it is. Still very good. Don't love the price point. That's about all. Next up. What do we want to go next? We're here. It was a Sazerac drop. I am a sucker for a pretty face. The one that this bottle is aping. We got some Blantons. I already have a bottle of Blantons that's pretty much full and another one that's on the go. But again, we only get the chance to get this stuff like once a year, maybe. Maybe, if we're lucky. We're not, we don't get that much of it. Kind of is what it is. Let's see, this one is nothing too crazy. Same warehouse as the last bottle. That's kind of cool. Warehouse H. 93 proof, nothing too crazy that way. It's a Blanton's. The only thing that's really different about this one is it is an N to go along with my A and my S. Look at the... I've got some bits in there. There's some choices. Again, I'm not going to say no to a bottle. I almost didn't get this one, and then I thought, I do want to start trying to collect all the horsies on top. If I can, it's a limit of one anyway. I'm going to kick myself if I don't get this. So I went and got it. It is one of my favorite whiskeys. Probably easily one of my favorite sipping whiskeys. It does mean I can kind of go ahead and drink the rest of this one. This S, I think, is going to be done. Be a sad day. It was a good bottle. I love it. I love having it there. Very excited to have the bottle there. I don't know. I had one real early on, so I thought it was pretty cool. Put this to the side here. Pumpkin. You out of the way, too. I'm making some room. Smallest bottles were first. I don't know why I did it that way. That wasn't probably the smartest thing. Next up, a bottle I've tried before, actually. One of the cocktail bars in town. It's actually a distillery in town, but they've got a great cocktail bar attached. It's Mann's. I've got the Mann's Botanical Spirits